One of the biggest game makers in the world is taking on Hollywood. Activision Blizzard has announced that it's launched a new division called Activision Blizzard Studios, devoted to creating original film and television content based on its games. The first project is Skylanders Academy, an animated TV show based on the hit Toys to Life games. That's not the biggest thing they've got in development. Activision says they plan to create a big-screen cinematic universe with multiple interconnected films based on the Call of Duty games. Given that Call of Duty is easily one of the biggest, if not the biggest, entertainment franchises in history, this seems like a no-brainer. Another massive Activision Blizzard franchise, Warcraft, will see its first movie hit theaters next summer. And just like that, a giant nuclear bomb goes off in Hollywood. Here to talk about the Activision movies, the Call of Duty movies, is my bro, the gun show, Scott Jones. What do you think about all this news?
Well, I do feel like there's going to be more of this crossover. That's what I call it, activity going forward. There are going to be more crossover activities like the one that Activision is doing. I am not excited about a series of Call of Duty movies. Yep. I don't care about that. Yep. I've never cared about any of the characters, even when they, photo map Kevin Spacey's face in one of the, like, I don't care. And I've never remembered any of the people in any of these games.
Yes.
I do remember the shooting. I do remember the explosions.
Yeah.
I do remember the action, the activities.
Yep.
I don't know if I need story. So what about you?
Well, of course, I'm skeptical. Of course, I have some concerns about how they're going to put all of this stuff together. But of course, I can see Activision's viewpoint on this. Marvel had to kind of create their own studio future for themselves, and they laid the groundwork. Hasbro is doing that now with the Transformers. All of the game companies, we're seeing this with Ubisoft as well, they've got the next huge IP to translate over to film and to kind of license in a bunch of different media ways like this. The game companies are going to take the reins. They're going to take charge. And it's started with Ubisoft. It's going to definitely lead over to Activision and Blizzard, and I think we'll probably see something similar from EA. They are going to be in charge of the IP that they're creating to bring them out into other types of ways. And what's interesting, I mean, Call of Duty seems very obvious because it's such a massive juggernaut of a franchise, and the games are fun, and they already look cinematic. You can kind of envision what the movies are going to be like. But I think the bigger story here is Skylanders going from games and toys and succeeding there. Every year those games are very good. Now they're saying these games are so good and there are so many fans, and they've already done the heavy lifting on all of this character creation. Let's make some animated stuff around all of this stuff.
I don't know about this stuff. You think it's going to be great?
I think it's going to be huge, yeah.
I'm not going to invest in it. For that reason, I'm out.
I don't know if the movies are going to be great, but I think they're going to be huge. The Transformers movies, generally not that great, but they're huge.
Agreeing to disagree like every other day on the show.
All right, well, let's take a look at another massive cross-media juggernaut. It's Tomb Raider. Let's look back now at the definitive edition.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.